The third one?
3.
All right, here's where these questions, I think. So what did you answer here, Parker?
I was going to go with third worker.
Okay. Now, it occurs at the third worker, but it's after which one?
Second.
So it's after the second, okay? And I hate these questions because it's about wording and not about knowledge. But, all right, so the answer therefore then is A. Now, if a firm could sell as many potatoes it wants for $2 per pound and has to pay each worker $5, how many workers? So Adam, how you doing?
Great.
It's okay. Chris feels he's mastered this question, so we'll go to Chris. Chris, what did you have here?
I said 3.
You said 3. Okay. Now, we've got, the first guy could do 3, right? He's getting $2 a pound. He's bringing in 6. How much are we paying him?
5.
Worth it? Okay.
Barely.
But rather make $1 than lose $1, right? The second guy is bringing in 8. What are we paying him?
5.
Worth it?
I'd say so.
Third one is 6 again. Okay. Fourth one is bringing in 2. He's bringing in 4. We're paying him 5. Do we want to do the fourth one? All right. So we stop at 3. Okay. Any questions on that?
I did it a different way. Can you do it a different way?
I think the way you guys did it worked this time, but might not work every time.
By the
Total, right?
Yeah, I did the pounds per hour times 2.
Yeah. The total worked here, but it won't work every time. Okay. Go, Justin.
Is that supposed to be 3 times 2?
Which one?
Third one.
All right, yes. The answer is 6, right? Yes. All right, so the MRP here is 6.8, and the MRC, which is staying the same, is 5. And we're just going to where MRP is equal, but it never is, so we'll stop here. 6 to 5. Go.
Why is it 4 times 2?
Huh?
Well, like what?
Oh, because the MP is 4, right? So this is MP, this is price equals MRP. 7 minus 3 gives you an MP of 4.
So the answer is.
So the answer is the third worker, so C. Any other questions on it? Okay? Okay? All right, I gave you this chart, right? Is there a chart in your notes like this?
Yeah.
All right, substitute these numbers and then fill out the rest of the chart. Now, realize the price of the good is 10 and the wages 15. Okay? Right. Okay.
Is MP when you subtract?
MT would be, yeah, the change in total product over the change in input.
Negative.
What? Yeah, you could go negative. Okay. Is up there. You go straight down.
10.
good? Let me just take a peek. Okay. Now the MRC is up there, it's the wage, right? So you just put that straight down. Straight down.
Straight out of 14, straight down.
What? MRC is the wage. And perfectly perfect context.
Should say same all the way down.
How many pages? My dad,
No. You think about here while you're here. Okay? All right, are we all good? Anyone need more time? Okay. All right. So first, what is happening to total product?
Generally increasing.
As you add work,
Increasing by a bigger or smaller number?
smaller number, as you add workers.
Okay. Why, as we add workers, it increases by a smaller number? Law of diminishing marginal productivity. Like when we did with the push-ups, right? The box got smaller, it was harder for the guys to work, okay? All right, so there is your marginal product. 7 minus 0 gives you 7, 10, 24. All right, now the price they give you, you go straight down. That's a 10, okay? Now, how am I going to find marginal revenue product? It's just price times quantity. So 10 is 70, 100, 170. Okay? Now, a couple of mistakes in mine here. Can you find the mistakes?
That 10 should be 100.
That 10 should be 100.
That 0 should be
One below
70.
it.
Then they all get out of order, right? Okay. So this 10 should be 100. No, not here. Sorry. This should be 100. This should be 70.
That should be 30.
This should be 30. This should be 20. This should be 10. And then we're getting to negative 30, right? All right. How many workers should this firm hire? Go, Justin.
Well, is it 5 because after 5 it goes to 10, 10 plus 15.
So the wage was what, 15, right? So yeah, so you're gonna stop at 5. Because at 5, the worker's bringing in 20, you're paying him 15. At 6, he's bringing in 10, you don't wanna pay him 15, okay? Now, if the price of this product doubles, so if the price goes from 10 to 20, is that going to affect how many workers we can hire?
Yes.
Go, Chris, why?
I mean,
You're right.
you can
Now,
afford to pay more people 15 if you're doubling the price of the product.
okay, let's just look to see if what Chris says is true. So if the product was 20, this guy would be bringing in 140, right? 20 times 7. 20 times 10 would be 200. 20 times 7 would be 140. 60. 20 times 2 would be 40. 20 times 1 would be 20. So I could add this 6th worker, right? Because now his MRP would be 20 and I'd be paying him 15. All right? So price would increase. Matt
So
first.
for the negative 30, would that be negative 10 now? It wouldn't be negative 60. Right?
No, it would be negative 60, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Oh,
The negatives, you're never going to change.
Does it always work that way when you like increase or decrease price? Will it always affect the amount of workers you can hire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, one of the shifters of demand was change in the demand of the product. So anytime you change the demand of a product, you're gonna shift the price.
Would we asked about short run versus long run? Because I think this is short run.
I mean, this is basically a short-run industry.
But if it asked for long run, would you have to just go back?
They're gonna just ask you short-run.
The price is 15, would you not want that 6 worker? Because it would just be 0.
No, when it's 0, we're gonna hire. MRC equals MRP, so you're gonna hire. And the reason you hire at 0 is you feel it's better for people to be having your product than having the competitors. So if you're breaking even, you'd rather have your product. You can't do it at a loss, but at breaking even, you can. Okay? Any other questions on this? All right, this is like a chart on the quiz. Everyone would feel good about filling this chart out now. Okay, all right. All right, quick review, talk to the people around you. The shifters of supply and demand in the labor market. They're on one of your sheets if you can't remember it. For what?
Supply.
Yeah.
5 minutes correctly.
Not for demand. Change
Is this the age part of the shifters?
Come on, James.
Shut up, it was just I don't want to.
Everybody
Qualified workers and government
Seriousness,
regulations.